Hello and welcome to another in our series of short videos about using the information and finding information on the Signet data website. So this houses all of our sheep information and all our technical information, and in today's session we're going to look at how pedigree breeders and commercial producers can look for animals that meet their specific criteria that they set in their search. So to search for these sheep, we want to head to the EBV search. And we need to, first of all, we need to select a breed. So that's the first criteria we're selecting. So in this instance, we're going to have a look at the Charolais. Then we've got the option of selecting either a breeder or owner, or we can actually leave that as all flocks. So it'll select across the whole breed. The next thing we've got to decide is if we want to display the information as the animal details or the estimated breeding values. And then we want to decide what we want to have a look for. So do we want to have a look at all of the animals, so we untick all the options, or do we want to have a look at the live males, for example? So in this instance, we're going to have a look for the live males, which were born in the 2020 season. So we make sure that covers the time frame that we're interested in. So born before the 1st of December in the previous year, and then before the 1st of December in the year we've just gone through type thing. So the next stage is to select the criteria that we want our animals to have. So EBVs are all about ranking animals and narrowing down the choices from the numbers that are out there. So we select the traits that we want to kind of call back. So we have the option of calling back all the animals, and so we can submit that search. So we're going to look for all of the live animals. And so this will take a little while to run. And so what this does is it tells us what we searched for. So we've searched for the Charolais, born within that 2020 year, and the sex that we've searched for, and the status. If we'd added more criteria, that also would appear in this pink box. It gives us the number of animals that have been returned from this search, so we've not really narrowed it down too much. There's still over 1,600 animals to look between. We have the option here to switch between animal details and the estimated breeding values. So we can look at animal details, and this gives us the number. We can rank that on the number of progeny they've had. So this again will take a little while because it's quite a big folder. So it shows us the number of progeny, and we can shift that back into the estimated breeding values. As I alluded to there, wherever we see a table with that with information in and these arrows, it allows us to rank those animals. So if we wanted to rank animals on their overall genetic merit, so the terminal index, we can rank them in descending order. Have a look. We also have the option to either download all the results as a CSV and put it into a spreadsheet, so we can sort through it on our desktop, or just the current page as well. So that's quite useful. If we want to click through into any of the, or have a look at that animal in more information, have a look at its breeding, it's simply a case of clicking on it, and that will take us through to that animal's individual page, which we've had a look at before. So we can have a look at that animal's breeding. The other option that we can use this for is to be a little bit more specific with the criteria that we're looking for. So in actual fact, we want to have a look at shearlings that sired lambs last year. And we only want to find animals in the top 50% of the breed, so we only want to find the above average animals. This time we're going to run that and see what it brings back. So as we can see in this occasion, it's narrowed those animals down from over 1,600 to 18 animals, so it's a lot more specific. And that's what EBVs help us to do. It helps us to narrow those animals down and gives us as much information to inform our selection decisions as possible.